Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is a Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel 4 Part 54. In the previous video we continued our Erebonian, not really a rest day, I don't know what you call these days. We're supposed to be fighting these Creepy Sheepies. They're back. Oh my god, they're back. I just hope they don't turn into frickin' Voltron. We equipped Anti-Confuse, so let's see how it goes this time. We maybe could have gotten CP on everyone. I don't know. Let's see.
A powerful enemy.
It didn't. Okay, we definitely should have gotten BP. You guys really got smacked on the same time. Reen, you'd never die, right, buddy? There we go. Oh god. What if, want to see me S-craft some sheep? Want to see me S-craft them again? Unfortunately, this is not going well. We definitely should have gotten some B-Pizzle.
Here I go.
Okay, who's going next? It's you? We can maybe heal that boy Reen in time. Okay, I don't really... I mean, you boosted my strength isn't bad. No, you're fine, Crow. You're fine. Never doubt in my frickin' mind.
My turn.
And then you kill yourself with Chrono Burst. Yeah, yeah. Alright, alright. Who's going next? It's you. It seems like you're targeting Altina and Reen. I think that's fine.
My duty calls.
We definitely don't want to commit too hard though.
Arcus activate.
So you come over and you punch Altina in the face and she says, I don't care. Because I don't fucking give a shit. Oh, okay. Why, you're gonna do 99% of my HP in a single attack? Whoop-de fucking do. So that'll probably kill this group. Best case scenario is if it didn't kill them, honestly.
Thanks.
We're in trouble.
And we got a chance to recover. Don't kill Altina.
Charging.
Give me a break. Let's go.
I need to kill you, but not the other one.
Sorry, everyone.
I shall go.
You know who never fucking missed? Instructor goddamn Randy. Where's that boy at, man?
Arcus activate. Very well.
Like, I want Randy back.
Ha!
Thanks.
I can manage without your help.
Okay.
Here I go. Arcus activate. Cha! Now.
Okay, now I need you to not be really annoying.
Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Thoughts on you not being really
Arcus
annoying?
activate. Moving out.
Is that something that we could maybe do?
Arcus activate.
Yeah.
Ha! I got your Thanks. back.
Here I go.
Okay, this is close enough.
Yeah. They have reinforcements.
All right.
Okay, that does interrupt our spell. I kind of hoped it wouldn't do that.
Form up. Iron Will formation. All right.
What's your opinion on stat down? You're really like, you're kind of weak to it. Okay, you can instant impassion,
It's my turn.
but then we can do like get up in that ass S-craft. That'll definitely lower speed, and our speed's buffed now. Okay.
Back at you. All right.
You fools, you absolute and complete and total idiots. We can Prism Caliber. Because you're going to tick up to 200 here, or you should. Oh, you even Deathblowed the backline? That's Fog.
My duty calls.
Okay, now I also want you to get up in there and maybe get hit instead.
I'll assist.
Definitely shouldn't have been linked
My
with
turn.
Altina. I don't think it really matters, but
Time to kick things up. My turn.
now not necessarily. There could still be a third phase.
Judgment time. Eat this. They're down. An opening.
I shall go.
So the thing is that you're still alive, and like I'm not a fan of that.
I'm up.
Okay, link with. Yeah, you can stay with Crow, and then you both Raging
Let's go.
Fire,
Raging fire formation. It's my turn.
and then you totally crit.
Healing strike.
Not
My
even an
duty calls.
unbalance. What am I gonna do with you, Reen? Okay, freeze is our best bet. Like, be like Doobly.
You're wide open.
Be gone! More hostiles.
Okay. I kinda was wondering. I think the best way to do this. We still have defense up at least. I think you have to Iron Will.
Iron will formation. Moving out.
Come on, Crow.
Back at you.
Free zero art for Crow. Free zero art for Crow. That's pretty lucky.
My mind is clear.
Can we kill? Maybe. We'll here's what we'll do. We'll do a Brionic first.
My turn.
Yeah, Brionic into. You guys have the most HP. Yeah, you can follow. So you can Brionic,
Fire.
Arcadius Gear,
Now.
Prism
Transform.
Caliber. Yeah, you're all dead. Now, will there be a fourth wave? I don't think so.
Well. My duty calls. Hiya!
Goodbye. That's a fun little fight. Wait, fourth?
More
Okay.
hostiles.
Okay, there is a fourth wave. Holy shit, that's actually kind of crazy.
I'll save you.
Thanks. Back at you.
I kind of like overcommitted,
Here I go.
thinking that it might be done. And really the thing is, oh, we lost our defense buffs is the main thing. I think Elisa can do 30k damage to everyone. Probably not. I think you do put Kurt in.
I leave it to you.
There's a
Leave it to
reasoning
me.
here. You put Kurt in.
Let's go.
Then I don't know, you fucking summon the Spiegel.
Come to me.
That's something. And then you seal everyone because you're the greatest that's ever fucking done it.
Behold, the duel.
This is, we could very easily lose at this point because we kind of overcommitted. We should have, you know, stalled to keep our defense up. Altina, you're not immune to confusion.
Give me a break, everyone.
Like, no, seriously, Altina, you're not immune to confusion?
My turn.
That's so embarrassing for you?
My turn.
I mean, you're close-ish to being taken out. Do I think we can... I mean, what is Altina realistically going to do with no CV? If we can last long enough, we can pick up a Prism Caliber. Be a Gladiator Belt?
Strike.
Oh, you're so freaking lucky. You don't even know how lucky you are. What? I mean, like, I really thought Altina was immune to confusion. Because she has, you know, double Mirage. That's why I didn't bother to give her,
Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
anti-confusion?
Leave it to me. I must.
What does she even get
My
then?
turn.
Okay, radical. Okay, we're never going to afford any of these. Do you do Orbital Gear into S-Craft? That's the way you do this? And you just hope you don't get fucking confused?
Let's go. Here I go.
So then you mine? We can get away with just a regular mine potion. Mine potion? Prism Caliber.
Thank you.
That'll kill probably this middle group.
Here I go.
So it's you and then you. Just get up in that ass to buy time.
Orbital Gear EXA. Ah!
Man, that did nothing. I mean, you only had like a very small buff.
Well then, shall we?
And that should be it.
This is
Elisa, don't let me down.
my duty calls.
Elisa, this is what we call letting me down.
Hiya!
I really expect you to do more than that.
Ah! Here I go.
And it's only 120 base power. Here's what you do. You take a power potion, send it.
Yeah.
And that should be enough. No fifth wave.
Now then.
That's a
Let
fun
us
fight.
continue onward.
The last wave definitely took me a little by surprise.
All right, got it.
Stats updated.
RTM heal? Okay, that's much better.
That's how it's done.
I mean, a
Diligence is its
40%,
own reward.
pretty good. I mean, doubled the CP gain as well.
Did it.
And you get a boost,
I
a
must
defense
train
buff.
even more.
That's very, very strong now. Altina is cracked. Like, she's actually, like, too strong. Like, in comparison to other, like, I mean... Like, I mean, look at Altina. And look at Muse.
Shit! Huh!
I mean, Muse Art Celebration, like, it is good. Especially if you have, like, a full arts team. But Ebencrest is also really good, and Altina just has... Like, I feel like her crafts are just better than what Muse offers. Because Charm, realistically, it's never really that useful. Is it, like, any of the fights where, that are actually hard,
This spot's loaded with fish.
Charm is never really a viable option. Usually they're either completely immune or they're so immune that it's, like, such a low percentage chance. Like, the only boss fight that Charm I feel like has ever been kind of good in is, the Angelica fight, where it's kind of like, I feel like that's the intended strat, is that you charm her whenever she buffs, so that she doesn't go completely wild, and plus her being weak to charm is, like, kind of thematic. I guess we could report our quests. We
Here
get
to
any,
make a report?
any rank ups for the old Reenie? We're very close.
Great work, everyone.
Best of luck on your next endeavors.
So our other quest is in Titus Gate. Oh, we never went to the inn in Parm. Would anybody else have new dialogue? Maybe after we finish that quest? And I heard Mr. Gallard already, but the subsidies were a scam. I was a fool to trust Clay Sinclair. Well, who cares about long-term, business, like, damage to their reputation when the country/world may not exist in, like, I don't know, a month or so? Which on one hand I get, on the other
I got
hand,
a good feeling about this
this
spot.
doesn't seem like good economic sense. Did I talk to Gallard again afterwards? At least after everyone, I don't know. I think we did, right? Trying to think who had dialogue via subsidies. It was you guys in here, and the guards also had subsidy dialogue. I had second thoughts with the heirloom I donated for the subsidy fund and went to get it back, but I was told it's already been sold. It was my mother-in-law's. I haven't told my husband yet. That heirloom not coming back is the only thing I really regret from this. Now, what you really should regret is the fact that you tried to do charity in the first place and then just like have a ever-going resentment to humanity or something. Damn it, everything. Okay, you still say the same thing. You don't care about the dang old subsidies or the heirlooms and all that hogwash. Some hunter like myself being here in the boon and back. No, it was you who actually had the dialogue, right? Okay, you say the same thing. Okay. We'll hit up the inn and then,
I can see a lot of fish here.
get him, Anton. Oh, it's you. Is that you, Ashen Chevalier? You're very, ashen. Get it? Cause your hair, it's kind of like white, grayish white. Like ash. Your appearance has become much more dramatic since you last met. That's true. It's good to see you again, though. I haven't seen Lake Lord II since the summer festival. Let us dispense with the pleasantries and cut right to the chase. I need your help. There have been changes in aquatic ecosystems all across Erebony, with major impacts upon all of the fish. The Imperial Fishing Club has been working with Crossbill's Fisherman Guild to investigate. Surprised to hear you're working together. Indeed. As for their aid, with little hope that they would oblige, and you can imagine my surprise when they readily agreed. Like the fishing tournament, where we use the Fisherman's Guild to save face as a company, I fully intend to use them as a tool. But, after seeing their earnest enthusiasm, oh, I don't know. This world is all off kilter. Had a couple sneezes there. Anyway, I'd like to offer you this aid to anyone investigating this concern. Do what you can to be a bridge between the Imperial Fishing Club and the Fisherman's Guild. Bro, I got bigger fucking fish to fry. Like, literally. According to Miss Annabelle, Kenneth has a plan of some sort. If he's dropped out of contact intentionally, I suppose I'll have to trust that no-good son of mine and wait. If you wish to know more about my son, I suggest you speak to Lady Annabelle, Briony Island. Oh. I didn't see her there. So we'll go pop back over there to do that. Oh, a little creamy risotto for Reenie Bobini. Keep worrying about getting drafted. I'm not scared of enlistment. I'm worried for my son. He's still so young. He needs to be looked after. He needs his father. Alright, let's head over to Briony Island real quick. Were you at the lodge, maybe? I never went in. I don't see any dots on the coastline other than Big Monster. Oh yeah, there you are. Isn't that pretty cool? I would have never even actually thought to come into the lodge. Visit my friends from Thor's with Renato, no less. How lovely it brings you here of all places. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Briony Island is more than a little out of the way. I can't imagine you're here alone. I am. Actually, is that a problem? It's maybe an uninhabited island, but with this wonderful cabin and everything, it's not a terribly inconvenient place to stay. Oh, I guess hardcore anglers see the world differently. There's more to it than that. I came to this island looking for Kenneth. But while I was looking for him, I saw a gigantic fish behind the waterfall at the center of the island. I've never seen a catch that big before. Whew, just thinking about it's making my angler blood boil. Okay, easy there. A giant fish behind a waterfall, that's worth remembering. Ah, that's kinda cool. I mean, I guess we need to buy all these eventually, right? I think. So we'll go ahead and get a couple, like one of the cheaper ones. I mean, we're not really in need of upgrades because you get enough for free in this game, just from the rank ups. Don't mind me, sir.
Is strong. Please be careful.
Nah, we're cool. We're cool.
Now, leave it to me. Wow, look at all those fish. And there. I got one. Hope you're ready to get real.
Oh my god, he's so freaking big. Sir, we are making no progress. Come, fishy. Oh my god. And we're very slowly inching him forward, I promise. Any second now. Oh, come on. I thought we could just, like, go ahead and go for it.
Huh? Aw, man. And there. I got one.
It was so close.
Ooh, I think it's a big one.
I don't know why I kept holding it.
Aw, man. And there. I got one. Huh?
What?
Aw, man. And there.
I was kind of mashing the X button.
Huh? Aw, man. And there. I got one.
This is just Elisa's fault for being bad.
Aw, man. And there. I got one. Ooh, I think it's a big one.
Like, if I had Machias, man, Machias could reel this in. I'm about to hand over the reins to Kurt frickin' Vander. Bro, just reel in. Yeah, I think we got him. Yeah.
I snagged a rare one.
It's a Snow White. Oh my god. What the hell? I've never seen anything like this before. Annabelle probably want to know what I caught out here. Reported the catch of Annabelle. What the fuck? A huge hazelfish with glittering white scales, you say? Sounds like the Snow White. Only heard about it in stories before. I wish I'd been the one to catch it. Sorry? No, you've done nothing wrong. I just got a little carried away for a moment. Think of your report. I'll pass it on to the other members. Check in with them to claim your reward. A catch this great deserves recognition. Alright. You know, just go talk to you? What, Miss Annabelle? Kenneth is a plan of some sort. Have you dropped out of contact? Oh, I guess I gotta sell the fish? That what you meant by reward? Oh, a free evergreen. That's pretty pog. I mean, I do feel like evergreen is like one of the weaker emblems. Or like, you know, max ones. It's no Abyss Shadow, which actually we could trade in an Abyss Shadow if we were to grind up the U materials. Now, of course, that's not gonna happen, but I think we have another one. Yeah, you have our Dark Emblem. What did I have on you? But yeah, I think I had this for a while. And this is like good and bad. It's weird. I think for now, just take the Dark Emblem. You can't really go wrong with 10 speed. Or it's not really bad, it's just like the res with only giving 10% evasion, which I mean is really good on its own, of course. But it does feel like Rain benefits more from things that either give CP and or status resistance. Keep worrying about getting drafted. What do you sell? Anything? I mean, it seems kind of like awful. You think Laura's the Risotto Lord? Oh, we're at the dang end of the saves. We do have more save slots in this game, though. It goes to 249. Well, back to the top we go. Alright, Laura.
Allow me to prepare something. This turned out well.
Embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. There's only a few people who have super markers, so...
I got this in the bag.
At least it's not one of those where there's like 8 different people can potentially have the unique one, which are like super annoying.
Let's do this.
All right, I did it.
Okay, either we got screwed by RNG or it's a character we don't have yet, which I can't really think of who we're missing. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe whoever, depending on who we rescue in this section, maybe they're the Risotto Lord / Lordess. We did all this, we explored here, we established there's nothing at Hamel. Anything on the road near the village? Doesn't seem like it. And we already found the Magic Knight for this section anyway, so, or the Cryptid. I mean, it's not really a Cryptid, it's a Magic Knight, but, you know, same thing, basically, a little optional boss fight. And we'll definitely do that before we progress the main story. That'll maybe be like next video or video after next. Hometowns in the backwaters of Sutherland. There aren't any other young people there. I'm worried whether my grandparents are doing alright. See, a Kurt could be an option, right? Because Toilet Blades does apply blind. I always forget. Because I mainly just use it for the impede, but it is 100% chance of blinding, basically. Or close to 100%, because it's like 75, because I think he had a 150% weakness to blind. But I mean, I feel like that's what my mind's drawn to, is doing some sort of like evade-based build. We'd probably like throw in Fee or something. And maybe use like wind spells and Toilet Blades to permanently have blind up. And maybe like a Lisa for insight. Been about a week since I was signed up. Every day my muscles are so tired I can hardly move. Just yesterday they had to do a bunch of laps around the neutral zone. Fully equipped! This rookie train is too damn harsh. They're gonna kill us before we even get to the front lines. Private Nash, that is not the attitude of a soldier. Take the radio and do another circuit. Radio? You going to tell me I gotta carry around a weapon of mass destruction like that? Why not have to get myself signed up to the 1st Armor Division? They're too damn elite. The daily training's way too much. I don't even have an appetite anymore. They won't survive a real war if they don't toughen up. It'd be a disgrace to the 1st Armor Division. Only second-rate soldiers allow unnecessary fatalities. We have to train all the new recruits so that as many of them survive as possible. Yeah, if you ever die in war, it's because you're fucking bad at your job. Definitely. And what are you doing? Passage to the Titus Gate is currently off limits for civilians. It doesn't mean we've cut diplomatic ties with Liberal. Merchants and those returning home are permitted access after inspection. You're just ordinary citizens. You have no business here. You should head home. Hold a mock battle is training for the new recruits. I think it's necessary to do it in a neutral zone, but orders are orders. Not our job to think. We just need to follow orders as soldiers. Yeah, that's that. What is that line of thinking never calls the, you know, bad stuff to happen? Also, do we know you? Are you the, like... I'm trying to think. Do I just recognize you from, like, when we were here earlier? Are you from, like... whatever the gate in Nord is called? So I feel like I recognize your name from there. You're Miss Laura's friend! I know this guy. He was at the end of Legrand. Good to see you again. You the watchman for the gate? Yes, I'm a soldier now. Yeah, okay, I remember you. Well, I remember you saying that you were from Legrand. I'm a soldier now. Might not be much, but I'll do my part to exact vengeance on the Republic of the Viscount. The Imperial Defense Force is missing Legrand or managing Legrand for the time being. Disciples of the Arcade School have all been conscripted and are now in charge of the squads within each division. Being able to contribute to exact vengeance of the Viscount would be a great honor for his disciples. I won't stand by either. There's nothing I wouldn't do to help the armor divisions. Beaver. Sounds like he's under the influence of the curse. I don't think she'll take the news, but we need to tell Laura. I mean, I'll go get Laura real quick. Just to see the little extra dialogue. Laura, where are you? Yo, what up? Miss Laura, you brought other members of Thor's with you. I know this guy. He was at the end of Legrand. It's been a while. I heard you left your establishment in your sister's hands to become a soldier, but... Yes, I'm a soldier now. Might not be much, but I'll do my part to exact vengeance. Imperial Defense Force is managing Legrand for the time being. Really nothing for you to worry about, Miss Laura. We'll channel all the pain and anger at losing the Viscount into crushing the Republic. Sounds like he's under the influence of the curse. Okay, just a little extra, I suppose. How could he say such a thing? This curse is truly detestable. Apologies for late arrival, Lieutenant Colonel. Discussions with the Imperial Defense Force securing the capital took longer than I thought. These new Imperial Defense Force members have a very narrow perspective. You have my sympathies. Yes, quite. Now let's hear your report. 16th Armored Division have arrived in full, and transportation of the railway cannon is complete. We can start the war council with the regimental commander of the 16th now. Shall we proceed? Yeah, there's the matter of what happens after the field exercises. After all, let's head over to the council now. Has Zubrel shown any signs of reacting? There hasn't been any so far. Good to hear. We should maintain this patrol schedule just to be safe. First Armored Division's main duty is to defend the capital. Despite that, those terrorists managed to shoot the Chancellor 2 years ago. And worst of all, we failed to prevent an attempt on the Emperor's life. Supreme Commander Van Dyke gave us this opportunity anyway. We completed our mission and regained at least some honor. Yeah. Commit war crimes, gain honor, that's how it works. Armored divisions are holding field exercises in the neutral zone. The Liberals not doing anything about it though. The Imperial government might be putting the pressure on, but if they're willing to put that much effort in, I don't see why it had to be there. There's so many unknowns. Holding field exercises in the neutral zone, but Liberal hasn't reacted at all. Something's off. First Armored Division is currently stated at Titus Gate for field exercises, and it seems the 16th Armored Division will be joining them. 2 divisions seems like overkill. The intention is only to intimidate Libero. Is it truly important for them to be stationed at Titus Gate? From the looks of it, they appear to be transferring in railway cannons and other apparatus. The reason why they're stationed here in Consolidating Arms, huh? I think I can guess why, but it might be a good idea to gather more info first. I mean, they don't even necessarily... Oh, what's up? They don't even necessarily need to, like, invade Liberal. They just need to make sure that Liberal can't do anything, realistically. Because, I mean, not only... If we go back to, you know, the war, right? Not only is it established that Liberal is not as strong... Like, even if we say, okay, they're stronger now, for one reason or another... Like, even if they doubled their strength, and they're strong as, like, 2 divisions... they wouldn't even have the advantage of fighting in their own like country anymore, and like it being a defensive war. There's a whole different like aspect of like, you know, trying to like invade the Empire potentially to stop them from invading Calvert or doing like an all-out attack on all fronts. Like that's just a whole different can of worms than just, you know, launching a counterattack. Yo, Reen, Class 7! Man, if I'm worried sick about you, I heard all about the crazy stuff you've been through. Sorry to worry you, Rex, really. It's good to see you, though. Have we really not met since graduation? Heard you're a photojournalist for the Imperial Chronicle now, and, who's your friend here? You're telling me you don't recognize him? He's a journalistic legend! Ah, so you're the Ashen Chevalier himself. Pleasure to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. I'd hoped our paths might cross someday. Well, it's nice to meet you. Wait a minute, his eyes. Didn't you mention something about a blind journalist? Why would you have mentioned that? Yes, this is him. We met him once before in Ulster. I must admit, I have no small interest in you and the situations surrounding you. But I'm afraid I have other responsibilities to attend to. That said, if you have time later, I would love to ask you a few questions. If I have the time, sure. I'll keep my fingers crossed. No one around here seems to have some itchy trigger fingers. Try not to give me any reason to pay attention to you, okay? Thank you, we'll keep that in mind. Came in to investigate the First Division's movements and ended up bumping into Nielsen. Talked it over and get this, we're gonna team up all the interviews for this one. Can't frickin' believe it, me teaming up with a living legend of journalism. Gonna work so hard and learn so much? It would seem that Rex is the new cameraman for the Imperial Chronicle. He may come across a bit frivolous at times, but he takes his job as a journalist seriously. His personal aspirations and sense of duty are admirable. It would be incredibly helpful for me if he were to come along on my material gathering operations. After all, I don't exactly have much of an eye for photography. Nielsen's actually a good bit more playful than I would have assumed. Might seem like he may have ulterior motives when traveling around. Well, for the present, I'm going to put my focus fully into the work at hand. He's probably just lying. I bet you can see. Friggin' faker. 16th Armor Division brought a lot of armaments with them. It was the first time I had to see a real railway cannon or a Panzer Soldat. Efficient with no fuss, they're simply tools of death. Terrifying weapons if you ask me. You can use such a thing, you've no doubt lost a piece of humanity somewhere along the line. Although it's only natural that those in the Imperial Defense Force ought to change if what they have to do. Railway cannons and Panzer Soldats are what will bring victory to the Imperial Army after all. They're inhuman tools, I don't think it's right to use them. That thought has made me feel stronger that we shouldn't go to war. Okay, I'm gonna report you to the commanding officer and you're gonna get frickin' jailed. I must have dropped it then, it's the only explanation. However, I can't get through the checkpoints to recover it now. How can this be happening? Excuse me, you Orvid? You placed a request? Have I met you before? Anyway, I'm just glad that you've come. I have this very rare ambergris, and it's used as a special ingredient in the most amazing dishes. There was a hole in my bag, and it must have fallen out. Losing a legendary ingredient like that would be the worst mistake I've ever made. For a food merchant, this is as close as it gets to losing your life without losing it. You really are my last hope. But I beg you to go and find my ambergris for me? You certainly make it harder and harder to say no. Okay, calm down, Orvid. We'll help you with this. Are you serious? Great idea. I suppose to teach you yourself. First, there's something I want to ask. This mysterious ingredient, what exactly is it? And how is it used in cooking? Ah, yes, of course, let me explain. Ambergris is a kind of stone created in the intestines of whale's pass. Or in layman's term, a whale's turd. And you say this is edible? What? Putting something like that in your mouth is just filthy. Now, it has many uses. Medicine and perfume are just a couple of examples. Yeah, but like, you don't eat that. I mean, I guess maybe you eat medicine sometimes, but that's like different. You don't do that like for enjoyment. You do that so you don't like fucking die. It's extremely rare, so its trade price is even higher than the same weight in Goldia. But like, I mean, I don't know. Whales are big and they produce a lot. The aroma is exquisite, not dissimilar to pheromones, and the taste is singular too, so I hear. Once on a blue moon, it can be gathered along the coast of Ordis. You can find the people know it well around there. Oh, do you think... Yeah, I think Freddy would know the most when it comes to this. Do you have any idea where you might have dropped it? The most likely locations are Palm By Road and Old Agria Road. I stayed in Palm before coming here. I traveled using both roads. The problem is that there are a total of 3 pieces. I may have dropped them in different places. I need you to look on both of those roads. I see. We'll start looking on Parm Byron since it's the closest. If you're only gonna tell you when you're close by, I'm counting on you. Reen, we're supposed to be saving the damn world and you're off collecting whale shit? Reen, you've got a problem. You'd be saying you're only doing this because like a voice in your brain is controlling you and telling you to do it? Shut up. It's not. I gotta do it. The quest log says I have to do it. Oh my god, it's so far away.
My turn.
All right.
Bro, do you
Let's
ride a
hit
horse?
the road.
Yeah.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. Oh, we can't make Doobly ride a horse? Cowards. Cowards! Okay, we want to take a right? Take a dang old right?
Whoa there.
Whoa there!
Giddy up.
There's a gray substance over here. Oh, you're right. Good job, Altina. And then we make Crow pick it up. This is his community service. Altina picks something out of the undergrowth. This sweet, earthy scent. It matches what we've heard about the ambergris. The smell may be pleasant, but I would prefer not to handle it any more than necessary. Clam Slayus. Hey, yo.
Here I go.
All right, let's go.
Cowards.
Be wary. That foe is fearsome.
Make Dooley pick it up. Did anybody else smell that? It's sweet, rather earthy scent. Where's it originating from? From the top of that rock, I think. How the fuck did he get up there? Reen climbed to the top of the rock and brought back a great chunk. It matches all we've heard about the ambergris. Or if it really ventured out into a monster-infested place such as this, he should be more cautious. Okay, it's 2 down, 1 to go. We've checked all along Parm By Road. I suggest we try Old Agria Road next. Oh, there's somebody over there. Can't think of who would be around here. Oh, it is Freddy. Okay, we do have no mana on Crow, and I mean, Dew really doesn't matter that much, not having mana. Crow, it's not a huge deal. Is that Freddy fighting that monster? It seems that way. Look at that thing on the ground between them. It looks like ambergris. You can check on that later. Right now we have to help Freddy. Oh, Freddy doesn't need any damn help. Hey, Instructor Altina, how's it going? Give me just a second. I'll have this Palooka licked in no time. Developed a new attack, especially for thick-skinned foes like this guy here. Call it Freddy the Ripper. Nice work, Freddy. Looks like you've gotten even stronger. Guess all the training was worth it. Always said the creatures who die painfully taste terrible, no matter how you cook them. So I came up with a way to slay prey instantly, but I'm still perfecting the technique. You never change, Freddy. He really doesn't. So, what brings you out here? Just monster slaying, or...? I actually came all the way out to Sutherland to meet up with Kyrie and Tatiana. Went hunting for something to cook for dinner and spotted this hunk of ambergris. That Blade Fang wanted it too, and well, you can work out the rest for yourselves. How about that? Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, Freddy, but we're gonna need that over my dead body. Reen explained. Oh, that explains a lot. Usually only see this stuff on the coast, wondering what it was doing in a place like this. Here you go, Instructor. Thanks, Freddy. Orvid will really be glad to get this back. No problem. Gotta say, this Orvid sounds like my kind of guy. Mind if I come with you so I can meet him myself? Sure, if you won't. Then let's all return to Titus Gate. Oh yeah, he looks real tasty. Here's what we managed to collect. Reen handed Orvid the 3 pieces of ambergris they collected. Ah, you found them all. I really can't tell you how grateful I am. And you've protected it from a monster. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'll be eating the bottom of your heart later, sir. I mean, no thanks needed, my friend. It's not obvious you get a chance to see some ambergris in such large quantities. Great honor to see something so rare. Pretty sure has an eye for delicacies. Rare to see someone your age truly understand the value of something as exquisite and special as this. That's the start of rare ingredients. There's this very unusual mushroom called a firefly fungus. Oh, we've heard of that. I heard it only grows in areas of septium-rich soil. We should definitely see if we can find one. No problem. I know just the spot where they grow. Well, we can check this off the list. That was pretty easy. Oh, a bunch of monster stuff. Or if it's a treasure trove of knowledge about rare ingredients. Wonder if I eat his brain, if I could just assimilate all his knowledge for myself. Can't stop thinking of his tales of Liberlian delicacies. If I get the chance to scour every reg of Liberl, oh, if I can only imagine all the incredible recipes that'll come to me there. Recipes? Huh, that reminds me of the magic cuisine in Aaron. I thought that style of cooking would be right up Freddy's alley. At least there's no harm in mentioning it to him. Hey Freddy, there's a recipe I'd like to share with you. Fascinating. Some of these ingredients are unfamiliar to me, but I can maybe find substitutes. Sure, I can whip this up for you. In fact, I can't wait to try it out. Well, I had to see the excitement. Well, go ahead and give it a trial run. Freddy can now make magic cuisine. Wasn't that?
You've got good taste.
Wasn't that nifty?
Come on, give it a try.
I don't know what to do with this money. I'm not used to it. Thanks to you, I can return to Lee Burrows without any worries. You've really helped me out of a bind. Thank you so much. One from the Imperial Chronicle who was here before has turned up again. What if I come to collect information on the 16th Armor Division? It was an amazing scene as the tanks filed through the gate in a long column. My mom lived through the 100 Days War. I wonder what she felt when she saw all that. I was very feverish when the 100 Days War broke out, so I don't remember much about it. My mom remembers it well. I wonder if this is what she saw back then. I guess what we could do is, because I think we're kind of done with talking, right? We did Aaron Village, we explored Eerie Woods a little bit. We didn't look at North and South, but I can't think there'd be anything here, really. It didn't seem like there's anything here. Because we did all Parm, we did all there. We've done all the trial chests we have access to.
It's my turn!
I guess we do bond events. I don't know if we're going to be able to really do all of them in this video, though. I don't know how long they're going to be. I can see them being a bit longer in this game, just because, I mean, this is our first bond event section, and we're, you know, a decent bit into the game. Let's see, who all has them? Crow, Muse, Altina, Jubilee. Someone else had one that I don't remember. Oh, is it Fee, maybe? Yeah, Fee. Let's do Crow and Duvalies first. Alright, Crow. Fucking let's throw down. Hey, Crow. Wait, is that Blade? Yeah, first time I've seen it in a while. Bro, that's old news. Nobody likes that shit anymore. I'm looking for someone to play with. Help take our mind off things, you know? Because the early days are gone. The Empire's got a whole new card game craze now, huh? Yeah, it's called Vantage Masters. I guess I wouldn't be super familiar with it since you were still Siegfried back when it came on the scene. Ah, true that. Guess it makes me the outdated old fogey now, huh? What the hey, may as well learn how to play. Get the old noggin up and running. So Crow wants to pick up Vantage Masters, huh? I'd probably make good a teacher as any. I can teach you how to play Vantage Masters if you're up for it. After all, I am the Game Master this time around. You got me there. Learning something from you might be a nice change of pace for once. Well, let me stop you. Teach away, Instructor Reen. Not long after Crow's crash course of Mansion's Masters began. Not long after did it begin. Alright, so we got these Nazi Out cards, each with 4 type of attributes, magic cards, and master cards. Looks to me the battle begins the second you start constructing your deck. Right, it's important to maintain balance, but the riskier approach might build with a specific archetype in mind. For instance... Oh, it's freaking Gun Lady EX, he knows! Let's see, so this card combos off of that other one. Alright, so you want to hold them both until they're both in your hand. No, you don't. You want to play everything instantly as soon as you have mana for it. Using your cards in suboptimal situations, just make sure, just because you can make for some major misplays, just like in Blade. In other words, timing's everything. I get you. Alright, I think I got a pretty good hand on this. Want to try a real match? Absolutely. After all, actual competition's the only real way to learn, right? Oh, now you sound like a real instructor. Let's get started then. Go a little easy on me, alright? I will. Instructor's honor. Crow's Vantage Master training, then moving on to the real thing, and Reen lost in a cutscene because he sucks. Reen tried to beat Crow as a normal opponent while still accounting for his lack of experience. However, I take my Curia Bell skill, your front row's out of here. Ouch, should have seen that coming. You're picking this up so quickly it's insane. Too insane. You're not a beginner at all, are you? I guess cat's out of the bag. I mean, technically this is my first time actually playing. Zephyr guys played it all the time during their breaks back at the workshop. Sometimes I'd watch their matches. Guess I might just pick up a few things. General rules, effective strategies, that kind of stuff. You're able to play this well just by recalling the matches you watched? So you're playing dumb from the very start? Also you could hustle me? Shit, Crow, we should start calling you Shark instead. Hey now, how mind games are half the battle, no? Keep acting all soft like that, you'll never get anywhere. Oh, don't worry, I know. I strengthen my ranger with Blaze, then use her attack on your Curia Bell, destroying her. But you can't just freaking play. You can't just summon a monster and have an attack on the same turn, Reen? What the hell? Wait, this time you read me all along. Like a book. I'd like to think I know you well enough by now. Like, no, seriously, Reen, did you just summon a bunch of monsters in one turn? I just made sure to keep a few tech cards at hand, just in case. Oh man, you straight up crushed me there. Guess you did have a whole year and a half to make some headway though, but like, how would killing this Curia Bell... I feel like they don't know the rules to their own damn game. Look at me, just treading water while you sail right past. That's all I can do to stand shoulder to shoulder with you. That was the goal. Besides, you finally managed to take a few steps towards yourself, right? Yeah, but I have you guys to thank for that. That's how I have to stick this out, right until my very last breath. I'll be counting on you out there, pal. Last breath, huh? Same here, Crow. Glad to have you back on the team. And no wonder Reen lost to Muse. He's freaking ass. Why are you holding 3 cards, Reen? You should never have that many cards in your hand. There's such little card draw in this game. After taking a short break, the pair went their separate ways. And that was mostly fun, though. In 18 months, you keep pushing forward even when I was still standing. Or standing still. It's a good thing, too. Made it so we could enjoy a game pretty evenly matched, at least. Yeah. But wait, did I beat you, Crow? Shut up, Reen. I've had enough today, but let's do this again we have a chance. Yeah, you may have gotten the better of me today. There's always next time, but like, no, seriously, Reen's been beating you for like 3 games now. You got like your one force plot victory at the start of CS1, and it's been all downhill for Crow since then. Where's Dooley? There you are. Exorbitance like this is hardly the height of temperance, especially for a ship of the church. This gigantic mirror is handy for protecting my form, I'll admit. Pretty decked out to be sure, all the better to utilize your time while you're flying around. I may as well teach you pupils a thing or two in that case. Send them to me for training. It'll be just as much a boon for me as it will for them. Training with Dooley, huh? Even I've played a game from that. Why don't we try it out right now then, if that's alright with you, I mean. I'm sure you could use a warm-up after the rivalry. Besides, it might not be a bad idea to test out your lesson plan. But like, you shouldn't need a warm-up after the rivalry. Very well. Let us go down to the surface then. A room as small as this is no place to spar. Oh, sorry guys, you gotta freaking stop the damn ship so we can train. I thought the whole point of the training room was to not need to stop. Reed and Duvley traveled to the outskirts of Parm. After finding a large enough area, they began training. So here's what I do. I just, instead of not acting after doing an S-Craft, I just acting it instantly. Why stop taking actions when you could just take another action immediately, nerds? Phew, that's some speed. No wonder they call you Duvley the Swift. It's not an epithet I take lightly. I'm just getting started. Try and keep up. Otherwise you might die here. Duvley? I told you, didn't I? You and I, we are not friends. My cooperation with you is just a means to an end. If you stop being useful, I won't hesitate to get rid of you. But like, Reen has beaten you 7 fucking times. Reen Schwarzer, I stand before you not as an ally, but as a Star Rider of the society. Actually, isn't it more? Because I didn't think about the triple Star Rider fight. How many times do you fight Duvley? Not counting Dessert. You fight her 4 times in CS2. Right, you fight her with McBurn, you fight her with Blue Blanc, you fight her solo, then you fight her with Blue Blanc again, right? That's 4. You fight her with Shirley in CS1, that's 5. You fight her with the Star Rider, that's 6. There's another, don't you fight her again at some point? Oh yeah, you fight her with Arianrod, that's 7. And then I guess Crow is just 8. So you fight her 9 times in the series. Jesus, that is too many. I stand before you not as an ally, but as a stalwart of the society. You have no need to hold back as you would against a friend or a student. Show me your true power. Duvley. Alright, I'm going all out. Duvley's training session now began in earnest. Throughout the battle, Reem was able to control his ogre power. Slowly but surely, he started to adjust to Duvley's speed. So fast. No, don't get distracted by the clones. There's still only one of her. Keep it together, Reem. This place you need to strike is... I mean, that's kind of cool. Duvley, are you okay? A single attack won't put me out of action. You deserve praise for enduring the last blow, though. Seems you're not without hope after all. We'll see if you can replicate this performance in the future, though. Thanks, Duvley. Been a while since I was able to fight this seriously. Don't tell me you're used to training like this every day. Well, there was never any shortage of strong sparring opponents in this society. In Asanea, our Lord Arianrod, even the Blade Lord himself. Blade Lord, I've heard a lot about him. Oh, looky there. You didn't Agate seem to know him. He was Ouroboros Enforcer number 2, and a survivor of Hamel, right? And according to what Randy told me, he's even a match for the great Duvley the Swift in battle. He's more than a match, alright? I bet, here's my key in it. Like, okay, maybe Duvley did beat Loe once. Probably, like, right when he frickin' joined. Because, I mean, they probably have been... I mean, we don't know when Duvley joined. I guess the implication, or, like, the way I kind of assume is that she's probably an early member, right? Or fairly early member? Because it seems like she's been there a long time to be so devoted to Arianrod. And we know Loe is, you know, an early member. So maybe, like, they fought back when Loe was, like, a little scrub who just joined Ouroboros, and maybe she managed to win, and then she's been holding it onto it for fucking 10 years since then. I may have told the SSS something like that. In truth, though, my skills don't even begin to compare with his. The sense of conviction, the sense of carnage in every swing of his sword was like nothing I'd ever seen before. Carnage. Justice without the power to execute it is no justice at all. He and the Steel Maiden may follow different schools, so they agreed on this point. In the end, I'm no more than a mere child who's been allowed to live in their world. I was born into a minor noble family on the outskirts of the continent, but I lost everything I loved in a bandit attack. Lord Ironred found me and took me in. Any kind of strength I may have achieved, I owe entirely to her. Duvley? I had no idea. Thank you for telling me about that. Now, more than ever, another path we need to take. You said edge of the continent, right? Where was it? Yeah, outskirts of the continent. You may not consider us friends, but we're not enemies at least either. At the very least, we share a common goal. I'll do everything in my power to help you achieve it. Whatever happens, just try and remember that you don't have to shoulder this burden all alone. Right. Coming from me, that's hardly encouraging, but I have to admit I'm not likely to find my lord by myself. I'll be counting on you to do your part, Schwarzer. Sure, anytime. Okay. After taking a break, Reen and Dooley return to the Merkaba. Yeah, hers are like blue stars instead of the orange stars everyone else has had. Hello, I'm trying to talk to you. Dooley, you're trading on your own? I have to really apply myself if I want to reach my lord. I hope you're not slacking, Schwarzer. Of course not. There's always something I can instruct you in. I hope you're not slacking. Yeah, Reen would never slack. Alright, I think just for the interest of timing, we'll just kind of make this a bit longer and try and finish the rest of the Bond videos. Or the Bond stuff in this video. Remote access to the Oval Network documents from all around the Empire. This equipment could very well stand up to that of the Intelligence Division. You know, the Church spares no effort at all with their special operations ships, after all. I was thinking we could make use of it while we're here, but it looks like you've already way ahead of me. Given our lack of personnel, collecting information is about the extent of our abilities at present. I am hoping to be of more help, seeing as I was a member of the Intelligence Division. Something wrong, Altina? Not in particular. Seeing you has given me an idea. Could I have a moment of your time? It won't take very long. Weird. It's not every day I get a request from this like Altina. Sure, what can I do for you? It's a fairly important matter, actually. It has to do with a certain account you created before. Oh no.
Access complete. I will bring up the image.
Are they gonna find Reen's secret Funtime account? Wait, that's report on Ymir. What does that say? Something possible, something solution, fusion prospects, future prospects. Oh, characterization. No, something that's two. I think that's actually two separate words. My hometown, Ymir, the Hot Springs Paradise. I haven't been back there in a while, but it looks just the same as it did when I left. It's so weird to see without snow. It would seem this image was captured only a few days ago. It has avoided any major disturbances since it's designated as a non-intervention zone, though it is still being kept under close surveillance by the IDF. I can, however, confirm the safety of Baron Schwarzer and his wife. I see, that's great to hear. I do have to ask about our direct access to the Intelligence Division's database from here, though. Is there any way we might get caught? There's no need to worry. The encryption technology on this ship appears to be quite advanced. As my own account was locked, I couldn't use it to log in. Luckily, I was able to use that's what they meant by his account. An old temporary account instead, the one we had you make 2 years ago, back when you were a frickin' traitor spy. I'm no expert on the subject, but I'd say the Intelligence Division missed out on one brilliant agent. Thanks, Altina. Already came to terms with being unable to return home, given the security measures they've set up out east. You know, things are going over there, even just a little, means the world to me, and I can't thank you enough. There's no need to thank me, instructor. After all, I wasn't able to obtain the information that you most wanted to see. I mean, that's not Reen's best friend from Ymir. That's who we really care about. I care about him so much that I totally remember his name. Cleans up outside the ski lift and doesn't afraid of anything. She was in Heimdall during the Great Twilight, and her not being in Ymir does worry me. But I felt a connection with her while I was in the workshop. I'll see her again for sure, I just know it. But like, what if you didn't? Like, not because anything bad happened to her, just because, I don't know, she went to go study abroad to find herself and quit being so weird. I understand, instructor. I'll do everything in my power to help make that happen. For you, for all of Class 7, and for her especially. Yeah, Altina, kidnap Elise. Again. Thanks, Altina. But also, I don't want you to push yourself too... Ah, it seems the document listing has been updated. Wait, what's this one? Ymir Specialty Goods Purchase Report? The Imperial Defense Force handles this sort of thing? It is most likely a code of some sort, as is common in military cryptology. If I remember correctly, the algorithm to the solution is... if I remember the algorithm correctly, the solution is... Latina. Let me decipher this for you. It may take a bit of time, however. I will let you know if I discover any more information about Ymir. Okay, I appreciate it, Altina. I've seen this code before. I will decipher it. I will report to you immediately if I observe anything on Ymir. I have to do this for her, too. Altina, please don't push yourself too hard. Okay, so we got... Let's go ahead and get Muse out of the way so we don't end it with her. I mean, your bond event may not be bad. Copium? Hey there, Muse, making some weapon repairs? Don't you usually use arts rifles? I've never seen you with a gun this small before. This is actually a special piece. I received it from Vita, made to order. It's a compact orbital pistol with a few finishing touches, of course, courtesy of a certain underground workshop. Pair with an arts rifle and now you can have all sorts of fun. Fun, huh? Sounds like Vito's rubbing off on her a little. Wait, when you say underground workshop, you don't mean... Oh no, not the Black Workshop. This one's a separate entity entirely. It's one of Ouroboros' 13 factories situated outside the Empire. I don't know much about it, but they certainly aren't lacking for craftsmanship. That's some news for you to just up and drop on me. Well, Reen, if you played the other games, you'd know about the 13 factories. From what I know, arts rifles fire arts-based projectiles instead of standard rounds. I wonder. What's this at the center of gravity on this thing? A magnificent design, isn't it? I was quite taken with it by myself. Or taken by it myself. Pardon me, it would seem I just received a message. I should take this, if you'll please excuse me. Curiouser and curiouser still. I think I'll just let it be for now. My bond event? It's very sick. Nope, let it be. Alright, time to stalk Muse. Feel a little weird, but such is the state of the game then. No, this is complete within what I had hypothesized. We needed to take a slight diversion, however. Yeah, okay, I get it. Muse, you're so freaking smart. Is that Muse? I wonder if this has to do with that message you received earlier. Let's see if we can't listen in a bit. Green. Yeah, she'll definitely never notice you opening the door. You can fucking predict the future, but, you know, she won't notice that. And that's our present state of affairs, Lady Mildine. That voice is General Gwyn. I understand the situation. This is still within expectations, so we need to be prompt in handling it. What shall we do, then? You can just leave everything to me, of course. Well, I can take care of it instead. Brute force may be messy, but it's always an option. That won't be necessary. I'll handle this. We need the two of you to conserve your strength. The success of melee mirage depends on it. Now, if you excuse me, I'll be just a moment.
No, that's not it. Not bad, but not quite. So close, but not enough. Rejected, revoked, renounced, and refused. Rescinded, retracted, refuted, repealed. 1,000 derivatives of the same basic pattern. Provisionary models, dialectic syntheses, fourth-dimensional dynamics.
Uh-huh.
Revise and repeat, again and again and again, until I've got it. The perfect play.
I've determined our best course of action. First, we begin secretly contacting an administrative aide working in Imrose City. Do we? I feel like I recognize that name. See, this is how Muse makes her plays. Very well, it should be set the board in our favor. We'll issue the orders right away. You may leave the rest to us. As masterful as ever, Lady Mildine. Nevertheless, I would still recommend you to try not to overdo it. But like, I mean, her plan is just fucking talk to somebody. After all, we wouldn't want you to our your precious instructor over there to worry now, would you? Well, until we meet again, I'll issue another report if anything comes up. We'll keep in touch. The same goes for you, Schwarzer. Sorry, I might have been listening just now. The fault is mine for being so careless. To think I'd miss your hot and heavy stares beating down upon me. But to eavesdrop on a girl's private conversations, I had no idea you felt that way about... My apologies. Whatever it is you were doing a moment ago must have taken a lot out of you mentally, huh? Yeah, she just had to overclock her fucking brain. I do it all the time in combat. Come on, it's not that big a deal. Oh, wow. You're like a chess master, always thinking 1,000 moves ahead. Actually, think about how much more complex reality is. A simple game of chess doesn't even compare. I get it, music is great. I suppose not, but what I'm doing is far from impossible. This is merely the price I must pay to bring my plans into fruition. You're just an Operation Millie Mirage. As long as you're here as a member of Class 7, you're Musée Egret first and foremost. While I may not be able to shoulder the weight in your place, I can at least provide you with support as your instructor. So please don't hesitate to call on me for your help, Musée. I'll be sure to keep that in mind, instructor. Now that you've confessed your undying love for me, why don't we skip right to the embraces and jump right to the passionate kiss? Alright, I understand. Thank you for your concern. I'll make sure to keep your words close at heart. The others told me about how stubborn music could be, but this is even worse than I imagined. And that orbital pistol, it can't just be my imagination. Still, she did return to Class 7. I'm just gonna have to trust her on this one. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if she's planning to use the pistol, like, for a secret assassination, that shit ain't gonna fucking work. On, like, anybody that's, like, a villain at this point. Even if it is, like, super powerful. I don't know. I feel like that Bond event added nothing to Musé's character. Like, it wasn't bad. It was just like, Musé's really smart. Okay, I know. Alright, Fee. Fee, what's on your mind? Well, you've got perfect timing, actually. I wanted to ask you something. Can you tag along with me for my training? If you got time, that is. Your training, Fee? I wonder why she's asking me to come along. She looks unusually serious. You got it, Fee. I always got time for you. Thanks, Fee. Let's head down to somewhere on land. Oh, you don't want to take care of this in the ship's training room, then? Nah, I need a pretty spacious area. One where it won't be too conspicuous. And given your current situation, or our current situation... Oh, what? Out in the damn freaking space dimension. The place is quite the sight. Kurt wasn't kidding when he said to look straight out of a fairy tale. It's not one of the most ideal training spots, though, is it? Nah, but it's the perfect fallback, against you anyway. Against me? I'm gonna shoot you in the face. I'll just get the trace. I need you to unleash your ogre form, Reen. I want to see how long I can hold it back. I'm not so sure about this. Well, you do plan to keep on using it, don't you? You are the sacrifice, after all. I'm not against it or anything, it's just, to you, it's up to you what to do with your power. But if you ever do lose control of it, we're the ones who have to restrain you. Imma can do that with her magic, Laura's got her 6 sword skills, and Elisa has her EXA. But me, all I've got is my speed. Also, you have infinite insight and super powerful evades, and potentially really strong counters. And you're kind of low level, so you were getting massive revolution procs. Like, honestly, you fucking beat Crow and Duvali's ass so bad that they renounced their evil ways. Thanks, I appreciate you going through all this trouble for me. I get why you picked this forest now. Even if I did go berserk, the risk would be minimal to any villages around. Yeah, besides, I already got the go-ahead from Rose, so go ahead, ogre it out. Let's make this a practice bout. I'll just focus on counterattacking and evading. Okay, I'll release my ogre power when the time is right. Things got out of hand. Stay as far away from me as you can. I need to go putting your life at stake for a mock battle, okay? No, Reen, you have no hit quartz. You're gonna try and hit her and she's gonna counter you for fucking 10k damage and you'll die instantly. Roger that. Now let's get started.
Now,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Bring it on!
Enemy spotted.
Fee, do you have anything equipped?
Yeah!
Let's go.
I'm not actually sure if you have quartz and stuff. See ya.
Sneaking mission. Start. Got it.
I mean, I kind of just want to stay stealth, if I'm being honest.
Sneaking mission. Start.
Until he fucking loses his damn mind.
My turn.
Alright, get up in that ass.
You're done.
Disappear!
Let my guard down.
Well, that didn't go well. My evasion? Now, he's fast, but they don't call me Sylvie for nothing. No one's called you that in like a long time, actually. Phew, nice moves, Fee. I was disappointed in myself, though. I really lost it there. Figured it might happen. In fact, I'm glad it did. Maybe some good hands-on practice, you know? I'm pretty positive I can hold you back now if you ever lose control around me again. But, like, doesn't that mean I'm kind of like a loser? If you could beat me up, I'm supposed to be the main character, like, really strong. B, thanks, I mean it. Just promise you won't push yourself. If anything happened to you because of me, I won't. Trust me, I get it. Million was my friend too, Reen. Yeah, I know. Kinda funny how much you've grown these past few years. Got a bright future ahead of you, Fee. Not just as a bracer, but as a person, too. Well, you can thank Sarah and the others for that, and Zephyr, too, I guess. I'm finally living life the way they trained me to, back when I was a Jaeger. They taught me more than just how to down a squad, you know? Life lessons, the difference between right and wrong, things like that. Why it's okay to kill people for money. I see. We still have some things to settle with the Jaeger King ourselves, though. I have the rivalry to complete, and you, well, I mean, he's your father. Yeah, so I have to keep getting stronger. I can't let myself fall behind, not to Laura or Elisa or Emma or any of them. Alright, Fee, come on. Fall behind Elisa? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Fee, what are you saying? What I'm saying is that in a way, you're like family to me too. There's this feeling I get when you pat my head, it's like I'm finally right where I belong. I know I'm just a kid compared to all of you. Lisa, Laura, and Emma were the grown-ups, and me, I just happen to be in the same class. Don't call yourself a kid, alright? It makes it even fucking more awkward than it already is. But you know, that was more than good enough for me. Or at least it was. When you lost control at the Grawl, when you disappeared from us, just like that, it was like this huge hole opened up, like I was shot right through the middle of my heart.
That's when I finally realized. I'm no different from Elisa and the others after all. I like you, Reen. A lot. And not just as a friend.
Oh. Didn't see that coming, did you? Well, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'm not that much older than Elisa and Yuna after all, so... That's not really the issue I'm having here. How do I put this? Listen, Fee, you don't have to say anything. I wasn't expecting much anyway. Huh? I wouldn't want to make your situation any more complicated than it already is. Besides, I know how you are. I just wanted you to know how things were with me, that I feel the same way as the others. That's why I can't let Elisa and the others outdo me. That's why I have to make sure I can hold you back in case you ever lose control of yourself again. Fee? I said it before, but thank you. For all that you've done and for letting me know how you feel. Sorry to leave you hanging for now, and I'll let you know when I'm ready to answer. Well, you know where to find me.
And by the way, why did you stop just now?
What? With what? Oh, that.
And here I thought you were supposed to be a ladies' man.
I'll work on it. I mean, that's not really fair to compare to the others. I mean, obviously Fees wins, but it was also like way more, like it had way more to it than the others. So I don't know if I had to rank them. I mean, you can't count fees, right? It's not fair to compare the other 4 to that one, because that's like a special one, kind of. After a short break, Reen and Fee made their way back out of the woods. The two of them walked back to the ship with a warm air of camaraderie wrapped around them all the while. I mean, that was really good. We had a special moment with Fee. Well, I mean, I've always liked Fee's character. And in terms of, you know, that side of things, it's really like Fee or Toa are like the only 2 choices that I feel like Reen actually has like kind of good chemistry with, and I like their characters. But aside from Fee's, because it just wouldn't be fair for me to like, you know, compare, say, Muse's or anything to that one, because that's, you know, there's definitely more to it there. So I'm trying to think, what was it? It was Crow, Altina. I mean, it was probably Duvalie, then Crow, then Altina, then Muse, of those 4. I feel like there wasn't really a standout. I guess Duvalie was definitely the strongest. Then like Crow and Altina are pretty much even. I think I slightly liked Crow a bit more. Then Altina's, then Muse's. So Muse just didn't, like, I don't know, didn't really do anything for me. It just felt like, I mean, Muse, more than any other character, her Bond events have to, like, they have a lot to do. Because her character still just isn't very developed. Instructor, you weren't worried, were you? Just, let me know when it gets to be too much for you. That small pistol and the way she's acting. I really need to keep a close eye on her. We talked to Duvalie. We talked to Crow. Who am I forgetting? Yeah, we all talked to you. We just need to talk to you. Thank you for coming with me earlier. Because of that, I think I should be able to restrain you if you lose control at some point. As if a load's been taken off my shoulders now that I've told you how I feel. You're very brave. You don't have to hurry with your answer. I'll be patient. But alrighty, we will call it here. And next time, it's big monster time. I don't remember where the big monster is. Okay, this is probably the closest teleport spot. So I'm thinking, the immediate thing that pops in my head, or that I'll probably, the first strat we'll try would be like an evade base build. We'll probably roll like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to make changes to our party. But I mean, we'll probably do like Fee, Kurt for potential blind stuff. Maybe some other, maybe Sarah. Does your thing apply insight to yourself, right? It's only 1 turn though, right? Yeah, I mean, it's something at least. Elisa, we'll probably keep her for the insight as well. But we'll see. I mean, that may not even be viable, but that's just probably the initial strat we'll go for. And we'll make tweaks from there. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.